He's quick to get it clear again. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. O'Malley. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Well read, nice interception. Fofana. Vardy. Vardy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Vardy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread neatly. And he's gone looking for safety. Fofana. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Olise having a look, and we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. It's a loose ball. He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Osimhen. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He can run onto that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fofana. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? And that should get the job done.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And claimed it back swiftly. Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola plays it short. Brilliantly cut out. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, the ball's gone astray. Vardy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
He gets big! Olise. Fofana. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shifted upfield. Goalkeeper's ball. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 11, Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13.
Here we go again then.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mohamed Salah, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's had a hit! Goal! Inter! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, hits one! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24. Lascia il campo
Milan
per il
have turned to their
numero
bench
17.
and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Serginho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A real chance to break. He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. Tries to dink it through. Dink through. And he's intervened well there. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Olise, foot in. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Koundé, and he's been shifted off it. Koundé makes the interception. And they're back on the ball again. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And now the breakaway. Guardiola getting this one clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Upamecano. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, great ball! Serginho. El Mali. Olise. Serginho. Played with finesse.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Belletti. That's a shade optimistic. Adams getting this one clear. And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 3. Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
El Mali gets flagged offside. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And he's surging through. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both